What is going on, everyone? Leon checking in, and today we're at it again with another video, and this is a must-have app, and this is Files by Google. Now this is a must-have app because it's a free app from the Google Playstore that's obviously by Google, and it's an app that allows you to clean up your phone easily and effectively with a minimalist interface. So you're going to want to download this app if you want to make cleaning your phone an easier process. Now of course this app is called Files by Google on the Play Store, but when you download it on your phone you're going to find it in the app drawer, and it's not going to be called Files by Google. To find this app, you're going to want to scroll down to where all the F apps would be located, because this app is simply called Files. You can also recognize this because it has an icon that has folders inside of it, and those folders have the typical Google colors. Now it's important to not confuse this app with the Android system folder called Files. They're probably going to be next to each other since they're both called Files. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw a screen recorder in the corner here so you can go ahead and follow along. Now this app gets straight to the point. We're on the clean screen, and you can tell because in the bottom there you have 3 different categories and clean is highlighted blue. Now the information is right in front of your face, which is very nice to see. We've got on the top here the amount of storage being used versus what we have. Now we also have these other categories if we were to scroll down, and they just tell us what all these files are possibly. So if we go ahead and run through these, you're going to see that we have duplicate files, Snapchat Media, AZRecorderFree Media, AZRecorderFree Videos, Snapchat Videos, your unused apps, downloaded files, large files, and that's about it. Now if we go back to the Your Unused Apps, this is a really neat feature when you think about it. A lot of us get to the point where we're running on very little space here, and we need to get rid of things we don't really use often. And sometimes we don't know what we don't use often. Now there are other ways to look up when you last used an app, but this is right in your face. It's going to tell you the apps you haven't used in either a long time or you have never used, and that makes cleaning things up a little bit more simple. Now if we scroll down here, we also have our large files, and these are going to be obviously the files that take up a lot of space. Again, this is a very nice category to have here. It just makes identifying the large files easier. Now the other cool thing we have going on here is that in each category you can see how much space each category is consuming. So we're going to go through some of the big ones here. We've got the AZRecorderFree Media, that's consuming 1.49 GB. If we scroll down here, your unused apps, that's consuming 7.62 GB. And then we've got our large files, that's consuming 1.47 GB. So we're going to go ahead and try to free up some space here. We're going to start with duplicate files, and you're going to see we have this box here. It says select and free up 39.11 MB. We're going to click on that, and then we can go ahead and individually select our files, or we can just click all duplicates and then hit the delete icon. And then we're just going to have to verify this. We're going to hit delete, and then you see we get this little notification screen. Takes up the whole screen, obviously, with a little fun Google character in there. Just makes cleaning up the phone a little bit more exciting. Now ideally you can go ahead and clean up all these different categories to free up more space on your device. Now if you wanted to get an idea of what exactly is on your device, you can go ahead and click on the browse icon on the bottom there, and that just gives you all these different categories, and within all those categories would be all your content if you want to be a little bit more specific about finding what's on the device. Then there is this last screen. Not sure how useful it'd be, but you can actually fast file share with people who are also using the Files by Google app, and this can be done offline. Now the con here, it looks like, is that you're probably not going to use it much because it requires that your friends also have the Files by Google app. So if your friends are not techie like you are, they're probably not going to have the Files by Google app, and you're probably never going to share with them. So as you can see, we have these 2 little characters by Google. They look like they're having a great time sharing media, content, documents, pictures, music even, because sharing is caring, but there might not be much sharing going on for real. So that is pretty much it for today's video. If you enjoyed it and found it useful, make sure to leave a like. If you have any questions or comments, as always, drop those below and I'll do my best to answer them. Now you can support the channel by hitting that subscribe button, and that allows viewers to see the channel's gaining more subscribers, and there probably is good information here. You can also support the channel by heading on over to my Amazon storefront. That's where I post a lot of the products that I review on this channel and just other little cool things. So that is pretty much it, and until next time, Leon checking out.